we go. Hey, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, friends. Welcome to Amanda Made. I'm Amanda. This is my DIY crafting and home decor Facebook page. If you're on tonight, please say hello. I'd love to know you're here. If you're on replay, you can slide right past these live hellos, but please say hello in the comments because I'd love to know you're here as well. And if you're new, please say hello because we'd love to welcome you. I'm doing a Snowman week. I'll be on Monday through Friday this week, 7:30 Central, making crafts that have a snowman in them. Hi, Luann. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, Jane. Hi, Cindy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Luann. Hi, Mary. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Hi, Jenny. Happy New Year. Hi, Terry. Hi, Bertha. Hi, artists. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Happy New Year, ladies. Hey, Dulcie. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Rhea. Hi, Karen. Hi, Lynn. Oh, it feels like forever. Christmas feels like such a long time ago already. Hi, Iris. I know, have I had to write 2026 yet? I can't remember. I feel like I haven't. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Cheryl. You know it's going to be a super fast week. It always is when I do these. The week just, whoops, what did I just do here? There we go. The weeks just fly by so fast when I'm on 5 nights in a row. It's just crazy. Hi, Belinda. How you feeling? Good to see you too. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Barb. So good to see everyone. I hope you had great holidays. Happy New Year, Debbie. Hi, Penny. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Susan. Hi, Marcia. Hey, Madonna. Happy New Year. So tonight I'm going to do a shadow box with the pattern people, with the retro pattern people. The snowman. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sue. I see you. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Rhea. Oh, good, Belinda. Glad to hear it. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Susan. Hi, Barbara from Northwest Florida. Good to see you. Hi, Claudia. Just getting her here. Oh, I know. I really thinned out my Christmas. So now whatever I put out this year is my final Christmas, and it actually got packed up fairly quickly. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yeah, I changed my background to kind of, this is going to be for winter now. I'll probably have this up till spring. So I have 2 parts of a Christmas tree I didn't use this year. The middle and the top, or is it the bottom and the top? I don't remember. Yeah, Karen, you'll like this one. Hi, Donna. No, we haven't heard anything yet about that check. I know we don't want to bother our police department, but we kind of want to know. It's like, are you guys doing anything? Hi, Maggie. Yeah, I am cozy. I got this hoodie for $10 at TJ Maxx. It's really thick and, well, it's new. It won't look new for long if I wear it in my craft room a lot, but. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Deborah. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. I know. Some people don't like it when I say hello to everyone. And sometimes I miss people, but I'm excited to see you all. That's why on replay, if you're watching it, you can just slide past this. Hey, Marlena. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? All right, I guess I won't need this. I was going to use diamond dust. I'm not quite sure yet. All right. That may have been. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, my background, I have part of a Christmas tree. I guess it is kind of, I have some fake presents back there that I've had for years. I have those two little snowmen. Somebody mentioned those in the comments, like, hey, you didn't show this one. You guys remember this one? So simple and cute, but they go well with the packaging back here. And then I have my little snowman cake I made probably for Snowman Week years ago. My fake cake, little snowman. I actually gave all my fake cakes away over the break. And that's a lamp that was my grandma's. I don't know if you can tell, it's a tea kettle. She had it in her front window for years and years. I'm so happy to have it. But yeah, I gave all my fake cakes away except for 3. So I have a summer and a fall and then a winter. And otherwise, I gave them all away on my free site for my city where you can post things, and they all went. Hey, Suki. Hi, no, how are you? Hi, Sarah Lena. Hi, Barb. Yeah, I bet you do, Cindy Kane, remember them all because you've been here. Hi, Bridget. All right, I'll get started while we're yapping. Hey, Jonna. Oh, I got my nails done yesterday, so I do that every once in a while because I don't mind doing my own nails, but I can't cut my own cuticles. It freaks me out. And my cuticles get really long, and then it doesn't look good. So every once in a while, I'll go and get them done just to get those cuticles nice and cleaned up. Hey, Susie. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Vonnie. I got this weird color. I guess it looks okay. It's more green in real life. But as soon as it chips, I will take it all off and do a more normal color. Oh, you've been cleaning out, Rhea? Yeah, this jacket is hi, Kathy McCormick. This jacket is super cozy. I'm making a shadow box tonight. Rebecca, how are you? So good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I understand that, Suki. I know a lot of you ladies come and go, and then all of a sudden I'll see you and it'll be like, oh, hey. But yep, life does get busy. All right, I am using this pattern tonight, and I find a picture online instead of cutting up the real pattern these days, because I would have had to bought this pattern, but so I've never heard of this brand, Quick Sew. I know it's backwards for you. It's KWIK Sew. Have you heard of this? I have not. Quick Sew. Yeah, it looks pewter, but it's actually kind of a green. Hey, Jill. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so there, I couldn't even believe it. I Googled retro or vintage sewing pattern snowsuits, figuring I would find some kids in snowsuits, but I had no idea I'd find one where they're building a snowman. I know, it feels so good, doesn't it, Rhea, to clean out? I've got a huge pile for my church rummage, which is in May, but I think we can start bringing things to the church in February. I can't wait. I just keep adding to it. You remember that pattern name? Hi, Sherry. How are you doing? It is a popular sewing brand. I've never heard of it, ever. All right, so I'm using the little Walmart box. This is actually a tray with handles. And if you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, this comes from Walmart. There's 3 in a pack, small, medium, large. This is the small. I'm pretty sure this is the small one. And I use them for shadow boxes all the time. But I have to cut off these little handles. I don't need those. Hi, Kimberlyn. How are you? Hey, did I just see Lori Lulu? Hi, Lulu. Happy New Year. Oh, okay. Let's see. So I also went online and Googled snowy backyard. So I have this picture here, and my color printer's not the best, but with snow, I guess you just need to print white and gray. Hi, Cindy. You've been setting a timer for 10 minutes and getting things cleaned up, and that's a good idea. I hear of people doing that. All right, I am going to spray the back of this with some spray adhesive. It's this one is getting really clogged. I'll be lucky to get a couple more sprays out of it. All right, let's see. I probably should get a fresh can one of these days. So I measured. I made the art that size. And I'm going to use a foam brush to press it down in case there's any spray mount down there. I don't want it all over my hands smearing it. You've been decluttering everything too, Ollie? It's a good feeling. I really want to get down. So I've got 2 boxes so far of craft supplies I'm probably not going to use again. So I'm going to probably be doing some mystery boxes. We'll see how that goes. All right. So there's our little scene. So now we have to build up some snow, which I'm debating. Should I use hot glue? I think I'll start with hot glue, and then, because the bottom should be have the most snow. So I have some snow here. Oh yeah, lots of craft stuff, Ollie. I mean, what is my dollhouse page? Cindy Kane, do you have that by chance? If not, I'll pop it up. This is my favorite brand of snow. It's called Black Duck brand, artificial snowflakes. It's on Amazon. One of my sweet followers sent me a whole bunch of bags because she didn't care for it. I love it. So it's not sparkly, is what I like about it. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I like this picture too. Whoever, it's a really nice backyard. So, all right, here we go. So what I'm gonna do, and my glue seems to dry really quickly. So I put some in there, put it in the box, press it down, and then I just keep going that way. So we're gonna build up some snow on the bottom. There's a lot of memes out right now about people decluttering and being over sensitized. Is that the word? Where when the new year comes, you're just like throwing everything away because you just can't even look at anything anymore. And I'm like, I thought that was just me. Thank you, Cindy Kane. So there's my dollhouse page. Have I done anything on the dollhouse page lately? No. Have I thought about it? Yeah. There's seriously just not enough hours in the day. And this week is already busy. Wednesday, I have a friend coming over in the morning for a couple hours. And then I get a couple hours break, and then I'm meeting a friend for coffee. And then I get a couple hours break, and then I'll be live with you guys. So Wednesday, I probably do the most simplistic craft I have this week. Oh, good, Rebecca. It's good to see you. You've got that down to a science. Yeah, I wish this hot glue didn't dry so quickly. I could just do bigger chunks. You missed the dollhouse page. I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. We're going to finish the one I'm working on now. I'm going to make a full-out effort so that I can move on to the mid-century modern one. Hi, Judy. Yeah, I thought about, like, you know what? I'll just go right to the mid-century modern one. We won't even finish that one. No, I need to finish it. Are you coming too, Sherry? It's Snowman Week, Sue. It is Snowman Week. I'm not in the swing of things either. I just remembered to send out a text like at 7:29 here. At least I remembered. Hi, Becky. Are you here? My trunk is full of donations. You still have a lot to go. Yeah, I do too. What happened was, it is a high temp, but it's just this little baby one. It is high temp. I know some of the bigger guns, the glue lasts longer. Wow, I went through a stick already. You're ready to declutter everything, Cheryl? Yeah, I understand that. I get so, I don't want to say lazy, but it's just so easy to make piles around the house. But I am getting better. I am getting better. Each time I have to do a quick house clean, it goes faster and faster. Oh, that's awesome, Marcia. I know we're going to get up to 46 here in Wisconsin, which means another snow melt for my doggies to be able to run in the grass again, which is so nice. Yeah. And even my craft room, it was pretty out of control. So I was cleaning it and I was going to film it for my YouTube page. And I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But then all of a sudden, one of Dave's friends from church wanted to come over and play music with him. And then he looked at me and he said, I'll bring my wife. So that meant I couldn't go at a really slow pace anymore. I had to quickly get this room in order and looking decent and not do the really deep organization I wanted to do and film. And then she ended up not coming. She's pregnant and she was tired. So I... Oh, wow, Rhea, really? I know, Kath. I always say to myself, how did this happen? You know, I used to have a hobby where I would make Barbie-sized dioramas. There was a whole community of people that collected fashion dolls. It was super fun. I had this whole craft room in a big L or a U-shaped thing with shelves, all full of these dioramas I made. And it just all started with one little thing. And then one day you look around and now I still have tons and tons of miniature stuff. Just too much. It's overwhelming. Lisa, you tried to organize all your Christmas decorations today and found out you just had to part, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, Lori. Wow, 3 years already. That's cool, Karen. Yeah, I have a huge tub full of pink. One year I did pink and white. I had a white tree. I did all pink and white. Yeah, and now I'm going to sell that at the church rummage. But it has to all be organized. It's a giant tub. It's crazy. All right, let's start our snowman. So I'm going to make them out of styrofoam. So I cut one in half and then I cut a little, just a little chunk straight down so that it's not just circle on top of circle. It's the two flat parts go together like that. Are you purging them all, Marlena? You went from -51 yesterday to -17 today. It feels so warm. Isn't that crazy? Now, one of my girls, how these patterns are always drawn, their feet are always funky. They don't exactly, when you go to stand them up, they're a little odd. I think she'll work pretty good. I'll have to pile some snow behind her feet. Oops, I forgot to grab some bottle brush trees. I wanted to try and put a real tree in here. All right. Hey, Jeanette. All right, I think I'm going to attempt to fill these styrofoam balls with this snow too. Wow, I am blowing through the... You promised your husband you'd get rid of half of them? You probably won't even miss it. I mean, I feel like every Christmas when I get back to my decorations, it's kind of like you forget what you have. It's like, oh yeah, there's that thing. Yeah, I purged a lot. Did anyone take advantage of Hobby Lobby's 90% off? I went to Hobby Lobby, I think it was this weekend, and boy, it was bare. There was like nothing left. What is the name of that pattern again? Sure, Sherry. It is Quick Sew pattern 861. Hi, Natalie. All right, so this snow, I don't know if you can see, it is kind of like that. But if I put some heat on it, it kind of melts to it. I have my little heat gun here. And then it sticks really nice. Oh, it makes such a mess. You hooked on Diamond Dots kits? The caretaker that watches my mother-in-law a couple days a week, she does that. I hear it's really relaxing. Both Hobby Lobbies and you had nothing left 2 weeks before Christmas. Oh. Yeah, what was I looking for? Oh, I bought this little tiny cedar branch in a black pot. It was just like this big. And hi. Hi, Guitar Dave. What are you looking for? Oh, it's still on the kitchen table. Oh my gosh, the most exciting news, you guys. I'm so excited about this. I should have made a huge announcement. Guitar Dave, after 23 years of marriage and 24 plus years of knowing him, has finally grown a beard for me. I've begged him all these years. He finally did it. It looks fabulous. I love it. He doesn't like it because there's gray in it. I love it. So this is the farthest he's gone. He's made a couple attempts and then he's like, no, I can't stand it. It feels awful. I can't do it. But this time it's still there. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. You like Diamond Dots? You enjoy Diamond Dot too, Cindy? But once you get started on a piece, you can't quit. I bet it's addicting. I can see that. Your daughter got me Diamond Dots. Have you done it yet, Karen? Yeah, that was sweet of him to finally do it. Oh, you need to see? I'll have to see if I can get a picture. He's gone already. So the next time he does Name That Tune, I'll take a new picture with his beard on. You don't like beards? Mustaches are okay? Yeah, I just love the look. And then, of course, I had to pull up all kinds of, like, celebrity photos of, like, Brad Pitt, Rob Lowe. They all have gray in their beard. It looks great. Really, Cindy? I wonder why. Why is it so hard to get on my page? I wonder. I can't even imagine what's going on. Oh, he left already, Luann. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, you haven't done it yet, Karen? All right, let's get this little guy melted down. Yeah, this snow gets nice and tight on there. It's really nice. So another thing, I'll probably share this week. I'll hold up pictures. I don't want to post them, but I'll hold up pictures during a live. Is for For Christmas, my stepson and his girlfriend, we did that portrait painting where you paint your partner. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so funny. My stepson was so serious about it. I mean, and I couldn't see because him and Dave were on the other side of the table. He was so serious about it. And then when we finally saw his work, I was just laughing. His girlfriend was like, and I have a picture of her doing that face, so it's great. I laughed about that for days. Oh, doesn't that look good? I love that. It almost looks like some kind of coconut frosting. Yeah, it does itch until you get past like a certain point. Gray is disgusting. What are you talking about, Cheryl? No, not on men. Yeah, what I love about them is my stepson and his is just they're up for anything. I'm like, hey, I have an activity planned. Are you guys up for it? And they're like, yeah, we're up for it. So they just and then I started bringing out the canvases, and I made some easels on my laser cutter. And right away she knew. She's like, oh no, we're gonna paint each other. Hi, Linda. And we also made them, they have 2 cats and a dog, and Dave made the dog on the 3D printer and painted it. And we bought some cats, some little cat figurines, some resin ones from Amazon, and painted it to look like they're cats. And I made like a little cat tree, and we put a bandana on the dog and everything. And then I just put it like on a little pedestal. It turned out so cute, and I have pictures of that too, but the pictures just don't look as good as it did in person, so I'm debating whether to share those or not. I love coconut too. Me too, Kimberlyn. I think it looks amazing. So there's this designer I like. He's real sassy. I mean, real sassy. He's funny. His name is Lauren Kreiss. So LORNKREISS, I think. And he has the perfect salt and pepper, I think. And he's only 44. And it looks great. So every time I see a new picture of him, I'm showing it to Dave. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I got it at TJ Maxx for $10. Do you believe that? You'd love to see the cat? I'll try. Like I said, it's like, it looks so cute in person, and then somehow in the pictures, I'm like, that doesn't look right, so I don't know. Oh, those pink snowballs, Saralina? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let that cool a second because it does heat up the glue again. But we'll get it in the shadow box. Oh. All right. We'll start in the bottom, just like real life, how you build a snowman. I'm going to do a little off center because I want to add a tree there. What's happening here? My comments are not moving. So there's our snowman in there. The snow is quite messy. Thanks, Cindy. Me too. It was great. All right, so for this guy's eyes, I have 2 stick pins here. They're blue. I use these pins from Dollar Tree, but it looks like I stole all the black ones already. So I'm just gonna color these with a Sharpie. And now you want some Hostess snowballs? All right, so I think you could spray paint these. These make great snowman eyes. But a Sharpie seems to be working really well. Cute already? Yeah, it's a little mini snowman, so it is pretty cute. Hey, Sue. You know what? I think these are too long. I think I have to snip them. Oh boy. Let's see how that goes. Aw, hey Joyce Ladybug, how are you? All right, I'm gonna. That's not there. It's snipped. I just closed my eyes in case it goes flying. What is that? That's my faux snow, and it's called Artificial Snowflakes, and the brand is Black Duck brand. I think you can Google it. I know I haven't bought any in years. I've been using the same snow. Hey, Carol. There's still more to do here. Push some eyes in there. How did the pattern? Oh, the pattern was kind of offset. Kind of made it look sideways. All right, let's do that. I think snowmen always look weird until you get the nose going, but all right. So he's got some eyes. Lord. At least I cut all my little styrofoam balls in half before I came on. Thinking of you, of course. Okay, snowman noses. So, Walmart used to have, they didn't have them this year, these little mini snowman ornaments. It was just the head with a top hat, and then he had a little plastic carrot nose. That was so great, and I used to buy them to steal the nose. Well, they didn't have them this year. So I had Guitar Dave make me a little nose on the 3D printer. So now I have to paint it orange. But we're still in the prototype phase. They're still a little thin. I like them a little thicker. It is Sue. I don't know if you heard me. I got it at TJ Maxx for 10 bucks. So if you have a TJ Maxx around you, you might want to go looking. Hi, Catherine. That's okay. All right, so now got our snowman going here. I'm going to paint one of these little tiny noses orange. So I was thinking, and I'll have to see how much work it is for Dave and I. Probably not much for Dave. He just has to do the printer. No, they didn't, Rhea. I looked through their mini ornaments several times, and you know what? I didn't buy a single one, which is unusual. All right. Oh yeah, pumpkin colored Sculpey clay, perfect for noses. I just wanted him to duplicate because I still have a little snowman that has one of those noses on it, so I gave him that and I said, hey, can you duplicate this? I want to make sure it's good and dry because once I poke it into his face, I don't want orange paint on there. I probably even have orange Sculpey clay, you know? All right, let's see. I might have to move this around because, all right, I think I'm actually gonna wait. Because the girl I'm putting in there is putting on his nose. So her mitten has to hold the nose. So I have to make sure I get it in the right spot. So let's get some girls. So I printed the pattern girl on white cardstock, so she's got some weight to her. And usually I add popsicle sticks in the back where you can't see, just like down the legs. But this time I cut out a little bit on, I traced her in my Adobe Illustrator, just like inside, so that I could glue a piece of wood on. So they're gonna be really nice and on there this time. You've got 3 coins and a fountain on. Oh wow, that is a oldie. Really good, Catherine. I was talking about it earlier. How about you? You sat one day making carrot noses with air dry clay. Now you have a small container full. That's a great idea. All right. But popsicle sticks work just as well too, to give these girls to stand up real nice, or your patterns. But oh, she's so cute. And I'm gonna do the other little girl too. So cute. Make sure I spray the right side. I've got a big piece of foam cord on top of my garbage behind me that I spray on so that I don't get it all over my table. But it is all over the things that are holding up my background. All right, so we got our people. So I'm gonna have to build a little mound on the ground now to get her up a little higher. You missed the background music. Can you hear it now? It's there. Am I yapping over it? Let's see. If she goes right here, start building up. Oh, I do have to cut a styrofoam ball. Close your eyes, Lori. There we go. Do you ever make carrot nose from pipe cleaner? No, never done that. All right, so I took a little styrofoam ball and I cut it in half and smushed it, and that will help build a little mound here. Let's see. I think that'll be just about right. And then we need another one. It's a little flatter though. Let's see. Oh, sure, Carol. All right, here we go with the faux snow again. Hey, Jennifer. You don't hear it at all? Oh, that's a good idea, Patty. Yeah, this foam board, then I just put it aside when I'm done. Oh, I've used toothpicks as carrot noses if my snowman is small enough. I've done that before. I've also used those baby clothespins. I take it apart and use that one shape. I've done that many times, actually. See, I would love for it to just pile like that, but it doesn't stay like that. So it only took me 23 years to get Guitar Dave to grow a beard. Now let's see how long it takes me to get him to make me some new music. I think I've been playing this same song for 4 years now. You guys hear it? Ooh, that's a nice chunk. I want to keep that one in there. Golf tees, that's a good one. Did you guys have any other carrot noses? All right. I should have, I did think about like plugging in a bigger glue gun for this too tonight, and then I totally forgot. You could use a box to spray into, right? But the yeah, the foam board tucks away so nice. I've just been using that. But one of these days, I will sit and like, I have 2 old nightstands holding up a coffee table, and then on top of the coffee table is my background. And one day I'll clean them up real nice, and then probably move to a storage container. That sounds like a good idea. Claire toothpicks. Oh, that may be it, Cindy. All right. Wow. So just know if you're gonna do a craft like this with this snow, you might want to have a whole new pack of glue sticks, because it does take a bit. Oh yeah, bamboo skewers. I've done that. That's right. I forgot about those. You do, Marlena? All right. Can you see how we're, let's see here, building it up around the snowman a bit, because it kind of probably would be that way, right? I only have one other craft that's like labor intensive like this week, but the rest are all not as. Good night, Marlena. Let's see, I need another bump. I have one cut in half already. Glue this guy in. And then this little guy. Alright, so it looks like that before you load it up with snow. Oh, the point of a crayon. That's a good one. Point of a crayon. That's really good. Oh, thanks, Catherine. We sell the golf tees that come in orange. They are perfect. Who sells those? Vera. Yeah, that's a great idea. I bet they're perfect. I might have to get a box of those. You could use the other half of the foam around a mound and cover it with snow. Isn't that what I'm doing? I'm trying to use all the halves, not the have-nots. So what are your trees sitting behind you, since they're part of a tree? What are the trees? Well, it's a full-size tree, but I don't use it in my family room because I have dog crates in there now. I have a smaller tree. So I just had it in a closet down here. So I used the middle and the top piece for the tree. It would be so cool if the snow stayed in there the way when I fill it up, but it doesn't. All right. We've got some snow mounds going on there. Oh, that's okay, Kathy. All right, let's get our girls in here. So she needs to go right here. And this is where I do need a popsicle stick. Excuse me. Got a stick right here. So I'm gonna put a stick. Hey, Sharon Allen, how are you? On the back, and it will go I'm trying to figure out how deep, right about here. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of vacuuming. So this will go to the back of the box and then keep her steady. I hope so, Patty. Let's see. Okay, so she's on the mound of snow. She's got her hand right there. Thanks, Barbara. TJ Maxx, 10 bucks. Then I bought other stuff from TJ Maxx and I'm like, all right, I got to put something back. And then I looked at the price of this again. I'm like, I'm not putting this back. This is such a great price. All right, now I got to get the nose so it's right in her hand. Oh my gosh, so cute. So she's adding the nose. Probably looking back at the parent going, right here? Now I think his eyes have to be higher. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit. It's a good thing with these pins, you can just pull them out again. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's get little sister in there. What was she doing? She's just touching the, she's packing snow on yet. And then her little stick comes out to about there. Hey, Christina, how are you? Happy New Year's. I'm good, I'm good. How are you? I've been seeing you in the comments, which is lovely. All right. That's a little long. Now I'm going to start snipping it. I'll probably get it too short. Aw, thanks, Barbara. What am I using to cut? This is a miter cutter. Look at it, has like different angles, 45, 90, 120. You can cut You can cut trim with that. It's still just the tiny bit. And you can get these at any hardware store. Menards, Home Depot, Ace, they all have this. And I use it in the dollhouse a lot. Okay. All right, I still have to add snow around these mounds. You can kind of see the mounds, but all right, so there's little sis helping. All right, let me grab a tree. I forgot to grab a tree. Hi, Beth. You're RVing. Yeah, my dad's in Florida RVing. Sorry about that. All right, bottle brush tree. I have a few here. I want one like this, I think. Or maybe this one would be good, and then we'll add, I found it right away. And then we'll add some more snow to it. All right, we got it. Yeah, isn't it fun adding 3D to a 2D? All right, so we need this to lay flat as well. So I will just chop off the back nice and flat. Sure, I'll show the pattern again. It's a quick sew pattern number 861. And it looks like that. All right, so there's a tree here already. Now I need another tool. Snip off that bottom wire. Those are my safety glasses. I close my eyes. So the tree kind of looks like it's hanging. So I'm gonna add a whole bunch of more snow, but I won't make you sit here and watch me do that. I will do that off camera, and then it'll all be in there for the picture tomorrow. Nice. Yep, I just Googled it, Sue, and then searched images, and then just found the clearest one. But I always have to resize them for whatever project. Sometimes I do these in a large shadow box, so the pattern has to be bigger. I think that's it, except for I wonder if I could just put some glue here. Let me try some glue on the back. Get that snow in there. Do you guys remember the one where I did the kids sledding last year, the shadow box? That was one of my favorites. Turned out so cute. Yeah. Definitely need some snow on the yard too. Ah, a little bunny. I might have one. That'd be cute. That's a good idea. I'll see if I still have one. Are you giving him arms? Yes. Sorry, I have to leave my seat again. I forgot about the arms. I have some sticks from my yard. I keep a little thing of sticks. I can't believe I almost forgot the arms. There's one. Can I get it in there still? Oh boy. I have to poke a little hole with a little screwdriver first to get his arm in there now. There we go. Okay, there's one. And they won't show completely because the girls are there, but you remember the sledding one? Yeah. One of my friends on here has, I believe she has every single one of these shadow boxes I made. Okay, it's really hard to find it. There we go. Okay. Well, you can't see it completely, but you kind of can, right? Let me see. You can see his arm sticking out there a little bit. Karen has them all. Is he getting a hat? I don't think so. My snowman growing up never had hats. I don't know why we never even thought of that. But I don't think I have a hat small enough. Oh, you know what I did? I had a knit cap. I threw it away when I was cleaning. I made a little knit cap and I threw it away. I don't know what I was thinking now. See? Should never throw things away. All right. See, that's how full I want it to be of snow. I think that looks better. All right. Definitely worth the time to put arms on. All right, let's see if I have a little bunny. So I've got out my miniature animals. Yeah, I know. I've seen a few pictures of Karen's craft room. Oh my gosh. I think Karen actually sent me these. This might work. These are some of the cats that came from Amazon, so they're like this size. It came a whole bag of cats. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that little bunny is too much. I was thinking of a different one. Let me see if I have him. Wow, that's a nice bunny. I don't even know what I have half the time, you guys. Nope. You're gonna have to try this, maybe hard. Oh, yeah, for sure, Donna. If I was making this on my own and not doing a live, I would not do it in an hour. It takes me a lot longer when I'm crafting for myself because, I'm not rushed. And I know I'm not rushed here, but I try and keep it around an hour because I know people have things to do. But yeah, absolutely. Just do a little at a time. Okay, so we have a brown bunny here. He's, you know what, his face is weird. All right, I have these little bunnies, just unbelievably cute. Look at that little guy. Will he even show up here? I'll put him by the tree. He's in there. Oh my gosh, that bunny is so cute. It's so cute. But I do have to pile some more snow. But that's basically it. Does it need anything else? Besides more snow? Yeah, that bunny is something else. I don't know where those came from. I have several. Oh, are a deer? Yeah. So, that's night one. Snowman shadow box with some retro pattern girls. Hey Myrtle, I'm just wrapping up tonight, but I'll be back all this week, Monday through Friday. Yeah, that bunny is adorable. I want to try and get like the snow just kind of like a ramp, you know, instead of, yeah. All right, night one, 4 to go. I may have the craziest craft I've ever done in my 6 years of doing this coming this week. It's a very much a trust the process craft. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I can see the vision, and when it's done, it should be fun. In the meadow, we can build a snowman. So, I feel like sometimes I like to do something around the edge here, but yeah. Hope you guys, I'll take close-up pictures tomorrow. Thanks, Mary. Get her little hand back on that nose. There we go. Yeah, I really want it like she's holding it. Get on there. So, thanks everyone. So I'll have to figure out, I have a list of 7 snowman projects. I always give myself a couple extra in case. Sometimes when I do these 5 and 5s, I'll have only 5 ideas, and then it'll come to like night 4 and I'm like, oh, I don't want to make that one. So I always give myself a couple extra. Yeah, the bunny's super cute. Oh my gosh. Ridiculously cute. Cuter than the Dollar Tree bunny. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Peggy. All right, I will take close-up pictures for you tomorrow, and then I will see you tomorrow night for night 2 of Snowman Week. Your daughter's cat has been, oh, she's cute, cute. Yep, sister's having snow fun. I certainly don't build snowman anymore, but maybe one day. All right, ladies, thanks for joining me. Oh, you know what? We got to do Happy Mail. Sorry, real quick. All right, so if I call your name and you'd like a little something, something from me in the mail, please message me your address and I will get that out to you. Hey, Joe, I just saw you. How about I'm trying to find a name we haven't done in a while. How about Jane Keller? Would you like some happy mail from me? And I'm trying to say, some of these names look so familiar. Like I just sent, how about Beth Kaminsky? Would you like some happy mail from me? If so, message me your address and I'll get that out to you. All right, thanks ladies. Have a fabulous evening and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.